everybody, it's Popular Stranger. We are back at you again today with another Madden 17 video, doing a tip video today. We got a brand new patch that addressed a lot of gameplay issues, and I think one that hit a lot of us by surprise was this stoppage to motioning wide receiver routes, if you will. And I think it was really bad timing, number one, putting the patch out the weekend of a big major Madden tournament, lots of money at stake. A lot of the professional Madden players, and I don't really think it's cheese, and I don't do it a ton, but there are a couple plays that I run with that require it, but a lot of players motion their wide receivers, and this patch, now previous, if you motion a wide receiver and you time it just right, they get a bit of speed burst, and I understand that's unfair in the game, and I never really used it for that. It was more for deception. But now, and I'll show you guys if you haven't got the patch yet or haven't played the game, now the wide receiver just kind of pauses. So one of my favorite plays is Z-Spot over here, and it's typically, I'll just go against like a random cover 3, because that's typically what I run it against. And then there's another play, the verticals, that I like to beat cover 2 with. Why can't I find cover 3? Okay, there it goes. Random cover 3. So typically what I would do is I would streak my circle receiver, and I'm not going to throw the ball here, and then I'd motion him out, and I'd really just be looking for Ertz in the flat or Matthews on the post route. But now if I snap the ball, watch the outside receiver. Of course he doesn't do it this time, maybe because I waited long enough. Let's go ahead and run it again here. I'm not sure why it worked that way, but I do kind of have a fix around it, so let's go ahead and run it again, maybe because I waited long enough. But if you run, he pauses there, and then he runs his original route. And I was playing an online game, my first game before the patch, and I had no idea what was going on. Luckily, I was able to find another target. But again, if you just snap it, he's not doing the hot route that I requested him to do. Then there's all this clutter over here. So I don't know if, and I guess I kind of just figured this out a second way around it, but what I thought was the fix is I will motion him out, and then I will adjust and put him on his streak, and then he goes out the way I want him to, and there I can work this side of the field. You know, it's wide open over there. So it appears that it's probably going to work for stock routes. Now, another play that I used to run is verticals, and I like to put my tight end on a streak, and then I would put this receiver and motion him out, and I would just run this by default. Cover 3, you could throw a quick throw, and you know, he would be open. Cover 2, the defender would kind of sit there and cover him for a moment, and then you could hit deep downfield, and this is a really, really good play. I never really used it for the speed burst per se, but they kind of nerfed it, so I've waited probably 10 seconds. I'm not snapping the ball. Let's see if he gets stuck or not. And he does not. So I'm going to try it once more, and I'm going to hike it right away, and let's see if he gets stuck. So it looks to me like it's either you can't quick snap it, and I guess this is really their workaround to beating the speed boost is that you have to wait a couple seconds. So let's go ahead. I'm not even going to quick snap. I'm going to wait 1, 2, 3 seconds, and okay, so he ran it that time. Let's go ahead and try to quick snap it this time and see. So it looks like there are some type of workarounds around it. I thought it was really just delaying the route or delaying your audible. Let's go ahead and we'll quick snap it. And this time he gets stuck. So he's still open against cover 3 there, but that pause, if you're playing against somebody with a good user, they're going to be able to run over there or put a flat down there. I keep forgetting that I didn't come out in verticals. So really, this will still work, and this is the workaround to it. You just have to wait. So in this meantime, you can maybe block your receiver or your running back, make other adjustments, and that way he's not going to stop. He's not going to get stuck. So it looks like we do have some way around it. Let me go ahead and try it out of at least another formation just for testing purposes, because there was a play that I like to motion again, and I didn't really ever do it for the speed bursts. It was more so for deception to make my opponent think he's getting a different look. So we'll just do against a random cover 2 here. I didn't want to do that. Let's go ahead and try this again. My bad here, guys. So we're going to go to gun, bunch, and if these plays help you, if you weren't aware, these are pretty good plays that I'm showing you. So PA zone across, this is a really good cover 2 and cover 3 beater. We'll just go against a random cover 2 there, but typically what I would do is I would streak out Jordan Matthews, motion him out, and let's see if he gets stuck. In this formation, he does. It's not a bad delay, but it's bad enough. So let's go ahead and see what happens now if I motion him out. And then do my hot route. Let's see if he goes through it. So we'll motion him out. We'll send him on the streak. We'll snap the ball. And that time he went on key. And typically I throw it over here to beat the cover too, but I like to show some deception there. Let's go ahead and try it on a slant route because I know that was another popular thing. So I'm just going to slant ahead. I'm going to slant it again just to be safe now that he's there and he doesn't pause. So kind of two workarounds there. I want to try it once more to just wait. We'll give it time. So it's either do your hot route twice or do it after the motion or wait 3 to 5 seconds, I guess. So we're going to motion him out. We're just going to wait here. We're going to wait, and he didn't get stuck. Okay, so there's workarounds. Okay, so hopefully that tip helped you guys. I'll be back with more tips in the future. I'm working on a lot of different mini schemes, especially out of the Arizona Cardinals playbook. But it looks like there are workarounds to this new patch. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I was very, very sad when I saw this first happen and saw the reaction on Twitter. But thanks for watching, guys. I'm out. Peace.